Welcome to the Riff Kids Craft Corner. I am about 5 minutes late. I am sorry. I got up a little later than normal. But I am here. I will let Audie know. I'm so sorry. It took me a little bit longer than normal, but I am on my way. So I am here. And my husband will say hi to everybody.
You should get ready first. If you're a little late, you should just make sure you're ready first. Is all I'm saying. So yes, we're here.
We're here, but I'm a little late this morning. Sorry. I will be here. Just let me go do one thing. Hon, can you speak to them?
Yeah, I can, but I could have just started the show a little later. It's very, very simple to start. I mean, if you're already late, start a little later. I'm not sure why you do that. I'm aware of what you're doing there. It's fine. You still have to be organized. Oh dear. Entertainment Plus.
And you're making me coffee?
I can do that, dear.
Please.
Yes, dear.
Thank you. Love you. Hugs, kisses always and forever. And I'm going right straight to crochet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to pee really bad. What happened? Went down? And I am back. Sorry about that. I had to go to
Organized. You are organized, dear. Get on with the show.
I'm getting on the show and I am doing some crochet. I'm sorry, like I said, I was about almost 10 minutes late. That was my fault. I did sleep in. It does happen.
Mm-hmm. Especially when I let you.
Especially when I usually tell my husband to wake me up about 7:30. Instead, I did not wake up until now. So, I'm here though. I'm on. I will be doing my live.
Started at 9.
What?
Why couldn't you have started at 9? I thought you usually started at 9.
No.
Oh.
I never started at 9. I just.
You used to.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes
Otherwise,
I don't.
my memory wouldn't tell me that you do.
Oh my God! What is on the floor?
I give up one. It's just a little piece of like wool.
Fur dogs.
Stop throwing things away.
I'm not throwing anything away.
It doesn't work.
I'm trying to find my.
Got a whole bed to work with, and you just throw it away.
What is going on here?
It's called I'm Not Awake.
Yeah, it is called I Am Not Awake. Okay. We'll bring this one out. Not that one. This one out. This one out. Why?
So much entertainment.
Everything's entertainment.
You even started without me turning off the TV first.
No one heard.
I was quick.
Yeah.
Having the TV going is not professional.
There it is right there. There's that too. No, those are not the ones I'm after. And I need to bring out these.
These are not the yarns you're looking for.
No, I have the yarns I'm looking for.
Oh.
These.
We go this Star Wars moment.
This. This. Yeah. Like I said, I am a little late this morning. My fault. Not awake either. That. This. Just making sure I got the right yarns. Oh. No. Yeah. This. Maybe. This. Possibly. More of this. Definitely. Just making certain I got the right yarns this morning. Because I'm going to be crocheting the thing. Oh, and my crochet hooks. Other crochet hooks. Making certain I have the right color. I'm trying to stay with blues. Light blues. Ooh. Yeah. Not sure what that is. Can you go get me a tissue?
Maybe.
Or a wet wipe? I'll need to wash that. But I am here. That's not a wet wipe, but yeah.
You asked
For a tissue.
what? That's a dry wipe. That's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thanks.
Okay. Right.
Yep.
Right.
Sorry, like I said, I'm sorry I was late, guys. It's my fault for not waking up. It was very cold last night. Yeah, that takes care of it. Okay, let's do this gorgeous. Okay, I know how to do it, so let's do it. So, one, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. And then we go here and we do double crochet cluster. One, 2, 3. Then double crochet cluster. Then 1, 2, 3. Then single crochet. And then into this one right here at the edge right here. Nope. We're doing snowflakes today. We're finishing off some snowflakes. And there we go. Now, yes. Now, if I remember right, it's time for the picot. That's fine, thank you.
There we go.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Seems like I'm the only one on. I know Audie usually says hi to me.
Well, let me transfer.
Jeff is usually here if Audie's not here. But I don't think he knows how to put my Shopify up and all those other things.
No, I don't put those things up. Never have.
Nope. It's usually Audie. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we are at the top. So we go in here and we finish this one right here. So it starts right there. Then Murgles, that hurts my hands. It's cold here in Australia. Did you know that?
I knew that. So I wonder what Audie's doing. Perhaps her internet is playing up. Oh, she's here.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's here. It's like the things are up.
Oh. Is my computer playing up? Because I'm not seeing anything.
What's this?
Weird. Just give me a minute, guys, while I get the pattern. I'm pretty sure I have it right, but you know.
Excuse me.
Honey, gold. No, not that. That's not exactly it.
Morning.
Good morning. Okay, not that one either. I will find it. I will find it. I usually have it right there to grab. I should just put it on my head on my desktop. The very first one. Snowflake blanket. Maybe it's the Santa bunny. But I didn't think it was Marley Bird. No, that's not it. What happened to my snowflake? Okay, I guess it's time to look it up. Not happy about that. Wow. When did that happen? That's funny. I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's not even loading up or anything. Not showing anyone's messages. Very strange. I'm going to restart. Hopefully it works. New comments will display here. Well, it's not displaying yet. I'm going to search for it in the history.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah, but it's not showing up on mine. It's weird. Snowflakes. When I watch this, how to Sorry. Just a second, guys. I had it, and I'm not finding it in my list. Okay, it was crafting word, but it was a snowflake blanket. Weird. Oh yeah, it's tech diff, whatever diff means. Yeah, it's tech.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Yes,
you may
yes,
notice
yes.
that I'm eating my breakfast. Therefore, any typing is going to be done with my left hand, all the way over there. So technical difficulties would cause me technical difficulties to actually type it all up.
No, I want older than 6 months. Well, actually, it was in May when I started showing it. Or was it April? April, probably. And I'm looking for a crochet. A hexagon snowflake crochet. Probably this, but I'm trying to get to this one right here. I hate when this happens, guys. Oh, I'm looking for the pattern. That's all I care about. I had it. I had it for a long time. Very weird. So weird. Huh. Snowflake blanket. Let's see if I can find that. If I can find the search history. Snow. Flake. Blanket. There we are. I think I found it. Yep, that's the one. The pattern is right here. Found ya. I knew I would find ya. Okay, so now if I can find it quickly. Snowflake blanket. Now, we were working on the yardage. And we were working on that. What part am I missing? Okay, only. Stop it. Like 60 snowflakes. I have like maybe about 30. Uh-huh. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. So we're on round 3 and we're doing the picot. I knew it. Okay, so we got that part right here done. I knew we would figure it out. I was just trying to get the snowflake up because I'm trying to remember how to do the picot part. I always have problems with that, don't I? I always do. But once I get it going, it's going fast and quick. It's when you can't remember how to do it, you know. Snow flake blanket. Okay. It was definitely this one. So I have the right one. It's purple poncho. Let me just make certain I'm doing this right. No, it's not chain 6. Okay, I did not single crochets. It was double crochet. Am I in the wrong one? I'm just going to look at this. Give me an idea what I did. Okay. That's not helping me. Margles, I am not awake yet. Have you ever had those type of days where it's just like not starting right now, right? And then to top it off, my ankle was hurting for a good 3 days or 2 days.
3 now.
The third day is today. I am getting myself a ankle brace. I need it. Not that I want it. I need it. Maybe it's in the other one. Maybe it's in this one. Maybe. Let's check history. Snowflake. Let's check. Snowflake. Okay. I think I found it. I think. No, that's not it. That's not it. No. Blanket. Huh. Oh. Okay. No. Is that the one? Is that? No. No. Okay, it's not in there. Not in this one either. What happened to my snowflake pattern? Nope, that's not the snowflake pattern. Have you ever had one of those days, guys? Seriously, you woke up late, things didn't go the way you wanted it to go? Well, looks like I'm not finding my snowflake. Oh, Murgles. I'll find it. Yeah, definitely. Jeff wrote technical difficulties, definitely. I don't know what happened, but we will do this. Okay. I'm going to go here and I'm just going to do the Hi, Audie. Oh, you were driving. Were you at work? I thought you were at work. That's why. Oh, okay. Not awake. Not awake. Oh, Murgles, I cannot find it. I cannot find this. This is driving me nuts. Give me like 2 seconds to think. What in the world did I do? Where is it? Where's the snowflake thing that I had? Maybe it's in here. Blanket. Maybe it's in blankets. Dang. Fine, I'm going to look for it all in all of them. Snowflake. Not no. Snow. Flake. Blanket. All of desktop. Where is the snowflake blanket? It's driving me nuts. Thought it was in crochet, but I'm not finding it. Winter snowflake box stitch. Winter lake. Let's look. Snowflake blanket. 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 Snowflake. Murgles, where is this? Snowflake. Hexagon. Murgles. No. Where are you? Where did I put you? Where did I put you? Where did I put you? Maybe it's in here. Snowflake. Blank. Kit. Winter draft topper. Nope, that's not it. Huh. I was working on it for a long time. Where is this place? Aha, let's try this PC. Snowflake. Sorry about the long. Blanket. Let's see. It's right now looking for it. Search. Yeah, this is fun. Going back to work actually. So you are going over to where the dogs are. I'm running slow today. Sure taking forever to find my snowflake blanket I was working on because I had it up and then it shut off, and then a lot has happened with this thing. I'm trying to remember what I did with the picot or how I did that. That's where it's driving me nuts. I think I did the picot on the top, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Once I find my instructions, I'll be good. And I usually have it there so I can grab it, but it's not finding it, and it's frustrating me. Snowflake blanket. You're taking forever to load. Once I find it, it's good, but let's see. Yeah, there's a picot missing. If I look at this, I can get an idea, but it's not helping me. I think it went like this. I did a thing like this. Then I went like this. And I did this. And I went like this. That's what I think I did. This. And I did this. Have you ever done something like that where you just can't remember what you did? Then you do one, and then you do this, this. Oh, I remember it. Yay, I remember it by heart. Well, not by heart, but then you do 1, 2, 3. Then you go into this. Yay, I remember it now. By heart. Well, sort of by heart. Took me a minute to think. Then you do 1. And then another 1. And then you do 3. Yep, I got it. I got it, guys. I remember now. Took me a bit to remember. So, yeah, I think I got it now. Then you do 3. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Then you go here. Yep. I got it now. 1, 2, 3. Then you go here. 1, 1, 2, 3. Then you go 1 and 2 and 3. then 1, then 1, 2, 3. So basically you're doing what you call a double crochet cluster. Then 1, 2, 3 for the picot. But yeah, Audie, I went and got myself a brace, so I don't keep hurting the ankle that I hurt. And then, sorry, 1, 2. Yeah, I got it, guys. I have it now. Did I do a picot? Why didn't I do the picot? It's supposed to do the picot. That sure in the world didn't look like a picot, did it? Ah, there's the picot. I was like, wait a minute, that didn't look like no picot. There's the picot. Then 1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, it's starting to turn into the snowflake that it needed to be in. And you need to go over here so I can see where you're at. So, yay, we got it going. It took me a while. I'm so sorry about that. 1, 2, 3. I couldn't find my receipt. I couldn't find my whatever you call it, my pattern for the love of me. 1, 2, 3. And it's usually there right where I could grab it, but my computer shut off one time and it just lost it. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I did it wrong. So yeah, Jeff and I discussed getting me an ankle brace due to the fact that my foot decided to twist too much. So I looked online to see if I could find an ankle brace that was not too expensive. 2 and 3. We got it going. Yay. It took me forever on this. I'm so sorry about that. When you wake up, have you ever had a heart like your mind plays tricks on you? That's what's going on with me. My mind was playing tricks on me. I had but I did have the pattern originally, and I can't seem to find the pattern that I've followed. It's a gorgeous one, but I can't find it. It's weird. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you go here and you do 1 single crochet, then 1, 2, 3 stitches, then a single crochet right here, then 1, 2, 3 stitches, then double crochet cluster, got it working. Yay! It took me how long? Took me how long to get this thing going? double crochet cluster. And then you do 1, 2, 3 for the picot. I love the picot. I think the picot's pretty. Then 1, 2, 3, two double crochet cluster. So it's 1 and 2, and then you pull from that into the 3 loops, and there's the double crochet cluster. I've already done 4 of them. Then we're back to doing 3 stitches. Then we do a single crochet right here. 1, 2, 3 stitches. Single crochet right here. 1, 2, 3 stitches. Then you do a double crochet cluster again. Some people just do a double crochet, 2 double crochets, and then they do a I do the cluster because I think it makes it look prettier. But the original pattern is 2 double crochet. I'm doing double crochet cluster because it just makes the pattern look much prettier. Then 1, 2, 3. Go into the first 2, like that. Go into the last, like that, and then you got your picot. Then you do double crochet cluster again. Sorry it took me forever to get on, though. Well, actually, it took me forever to get my brain to work this morning. It's very funny. 1, 2, 3. But once I got it in my brain of how to do it, it was like, oh, so that's how I do it. I'm sure people relate that their brain doesn't function very well in the mornings. 2, 3. Yeah, my brain does not function very well in the mornings. 1, 2, and 3. So, as you can see, we're on the last double crochet cluster of this snowflake. It's going to look like this when it's all done. I'm making a bed motif. So 1, 2, and then you do 3 up there. And so I'm doing double crochet cluster, 1 stitch, another double crochet cluster, 3 stitches, turn it into a picot, like the picot train, picot. You're doing the gorgeous little end here. This little thing right here, this little knob, that's the picot. And then you do another double crochet cluster. And you do 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And then you go here and you click this and you do that. Then 1 more. And so that was 1 single crochet. Then you do 1, 2, 3, go here, single crochet. Then 1, 2, 3. And then you look for the area of the cluster to finish it off. So right here is where it's at. So what I need to do is take this right here. And I always do what you call a hidden stitch. That's the cluster right there. Just takes a couple minutes to get it into that little... Yep, got it. Woohoo! Yep, I got it. And then at the end of this, you go here. And this is where you change your yarn, because you want it to be... Okay, why aren't you going through? Gotcha. This is where you want to go and change your yarn. Woo! We did it. Okay. Now, we change your yarn to this gorgeous light blue, this blue color right here. Do not get that wet or dirty. So, you take this yarn right here. You make certain you have it right where you want it. Then you go and you grab it like this. What I usually do is I'll tighten it in the back. So no one sees my yarn. No one sees what I'm doing. No one sees the end result. And then I use about that much. That way I don't have to weave in. Then I go in here. I do a single crochet. Then I do another single crochet, because you do 2 single crochets. Then you do 1 stitch, because you have to do that 1 stitch. And then you go over here. You go underneath your yarn. And you do a single crochet. And you do another single crochet. Okay. Now it gets fun. Now it gets fun. Okay, so we got the single crochet. So we did 2 single crochets. There's the picot. The picot's peeking. See? Picot. Now, if I remember right, I did single crochet, double crochet. Let me see something. Single crochet. Then I did a double crochet, I believe, right here. So there's a double crochet. Then I did one more double crochet right here. And this is where it went really interesting. I made a long double crochet cluster, not just a normal double crochet. So it was 1 single double crochet. Then I did a long double crochet cluster. And that's how this one turned out, like that. It's just to make it more pronounced. And then you have to look in here and make certain you get into the area that you want. Make certain it's under that right there. under this one right here. See? Right under that. And then you do a double crochet right here. Sorry, I messed up. Forgot it was supposed to be a double crochet. So as you can tell, single crochet, double crochet, double crochet, one double crochet cluster, double crochet. Then you switch over and you do another double crochet. There is no stitches between them, as far as I can see. No stitches in between them. And then you do a single crochet right here. I don't think I put any stitches in between them the last time. And there you go. There's a single crochet. Then you do a single stitch. That's all you do is you do a single stitch. Leave that out because you don't want to use that anymore. And you want to go over here and you want to go into this little section right here. I'm not sure you're seeing it, but right here and right here. Go underneath behind that and do what you call a there. Then you do a single crochet. And a single crochet. Then you do a double crochet. It's not a cluster this time, it's double crochet. Only cluster you do on this one when you're working on this is you do a double crochet, then a double crochet cluster long. I call it a long double crochet cluster. That's the only time. So now we're up for the long double crochet cluster. So as you can tell, just did that. And then we go and do this again. One long double crochet, do that, and then you go into this one right here where it has that big little loop there. Then you do a crochet, double crochet. Then you go and do a double crochet here. Again. Then you do a single crochet right here. Twice. Then you do a single stitch to go behind. And then you take this one right here and you pull it into the back and you tighten it there. Now you do 2 single crochets. Then you do a double crochet right here. Twice. Then you do a double crochet right here. I'm not sure you guys are seeing it. I'm trying. a single double crochet. Then we do a long double crochet cluster. I mean, someone said just do one double crochet there, a long double crochet, and it's like, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, that doesn't look right. It doesn't show it up that much. So I'm doing it, the long double crochet cluster. And then back to double crochet by itself. I'm pretty sure I did double crochets up to here. Two of them, by the way. And then you do a single crochet right here. Not that. Stop grabbing it. Single crochet right here. Twice. One stitch goes behind, and you do a single crochet right here. Twice. 1 and 2. So we already did 3 of them. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is, though. Seriously. Look at how pretty that is. So back to doing a double crochet. I always thought it was a half double, but I'm guessing it's a double crochet because that's what I'm looking at. It's not a half double. Nope, double crochet. So it went from single to double. Then you do 1 double crochet. Then you do a double crochet cluster, which is a long double crochet cluster because you're making the snowflake itself. You have 3 loops up there. Then you do a double crochet by itself right here. So what you need to do here is, because there is a double crochet cluster here, there's a double crochet cluster, and then a double crochet. Then you do 2 double crochets in this one right here. I have to be careful with my ankle. I was down yesterday, guys. I was so down. I could not move very much. My ankle was hurting yesterday, and the day before it was really hurting. So I was like, okay, I'm going to rest my ankle. I can't afford to have my ankle do that to me. What it is an old injury flared up. AKA, have you ever had a hairline fracture? Ever? If you have, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, because I had a hairline fracture that I had to have a cast on, and it still acts up, especially in the cold. Just hairline fracture acts up bad. I wonder how Dimitri's doing today. I was thinking about him. Both Jeff and I pray for him. Boy, has it been rough on him. Heart attack, and then he has to be in a wheelchair, I think. I remember him saying that. I found out something about my mom, which really surprised me. My mom is in a wheelchair now. Really surprised just really surprised me. Because after all, my mom, finding out that, I was like, wow. Well, I know my sister was in a wheelchair. That part I knew. That one didn't surprise me one bit. But because she was born with cerebral palsy, but the thing is, she was able to walk, talk, and do things. And then she decided, yeah, I don't want to do any more stuff. So I'm going to be in a wheelchair. That's pretty much what she did. Plus, she did things that she knows she shouldn't have done, but there's nothing you can do about it. We all make our choices in life, and my sister made the choice that she made. But to find out my mom's in a wheelchair was kind of strange. Never expected to hear about my mom being in a wheelchair. I'm talking about my natural mom. Now, she doesn't talk to me very often, but when she does, it's kind of nice to hear from her. She goes and sends me a message and says, how are you doing? I haven't heard from you in forever. And I'm like, I sent you Happy Mother's Day and all types of things. How are you doing? Love you. You know, all those things. But she says she hasn't heard from me. Now, I don't talk to her every time. Plus, and back to my sister, she completely got rid of her phone, so I can't. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get in touch with you now? She hasn't sent me back how I was supposed to stay in touch with her, because I don't really sometimes trust Facebook, because Facebook, she has gotten attacked, not attacked, but she has gotten what you call not scammed. What's the word? Although she's gotten scammed too, but no, I'm thinking here. What has she gotten? I can't remember right now. It'll come to me. Hacked. She's gotten hacked before, so I don't trust Facebook 100%. I guess that's just me. But you guys can let me know what you think. But yeah, the Facebook allows people to hack, especially when one person, it says it doesn't allow nudity, but boy, did it allow nudity on this one guy's account. It's not supposed to, but it did. Now, we just finished all the way around. See, isn't that pretty? I think that's going to turn out really good. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, if I remember right, I need to do a double crochet into that little loop right there. So we're going to do a double crochet. 1, 2. Again, 1. So I did 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then double crochet again in the same loop right here, because we're doing the corner. This is the only time I am not doing what you call the double crochet cluster. So double crochet, 3 stitches, double crochet. Then in this section right here, you do a double crochet twice, Then over here, double crochet twice. Then over here, double crochet twice. So now you're doing the double crochet around it. Double crochet twice. Then you go in here and you do the double crochet twice, 3 stitches, double crochet twice. But yeah, I was quite surprised to hear about my sister. Not my sister, but my mom being in a wheelchair. That really surprised me when I got that message that she's been in a wheelchair. And I'm like, when did you start going in a wheelchair? And all the time I've known her, she never been in a wheelchair. So that was kind of really surprising. Just hold that thought, guys, while I cut the string. Oh. 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back. Just speak for a couple minutes. Okay, I can't find my scissors. I'm looking for my scissors. Scissors. Found ya. So, Jeff and I have an ongoing joke.
Mm-hmm.
The way they spell it is SCISS.
ORS, correct.
SSOR. Scissors. SCISSORS.
ISSORS. Skizzers.
ERS, right?
No. ORS.
ORS. So, the reason I go and say skizzers is because, well, it's spelled S. It's spelled that way. So right now I'm just going to cut right in the area I need to cut. Come on. Cut. Okay. Good. And that finishes that white off. But we're not done with the blue. Let go of my finger. Thank you. Those are my what you call my sewing scissors or skizzers. So as you can tell, I crocheted it in basically I crocheted it in the so 1, 2. Now we go and do 2 more right in here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. 2 more right in here. So two double crochet. Okay, we're back. We're back. Double crochet. Double crochet. So basically you do 2 double crochet in certain areas. Then you do 2 double crochet here. I haven't decided what I'm going to actually do this Friday. Hopefully my foot does not give out on me like it did earlier. I mean, I was in so much pain, I had to lay down to calm it down. Wasn't fun, I'll tell you that. 2 double crochet. So, but I have what you call a weak ankle due to having it fractured. So it has a tendency to try and twist when I don't want it to twist. So what I might have to do is start wearing a brace on my ankle, just one ankle. It's not the other ankle, it's just one ankle. It's just my one ankle, and wear a brace to stop the tendency to twist it, because I seem to love to twist my ankle for some odd reason. Huh? What are you doing? Okay. And also try and not get your yarn tangled like I did. It seems to want to tangle, which is kind of weird. Okay, I think I got it untangled now. Yay! So we're finishing this one off, and then we're going to go and make another snowflake. I hope to get 2 done today, maybe 3, depending on how long it takes me. But it doesn't help when you misplace your pattern. Just does not help. Trust me. Don't misplace your patterns, people, because I did. I do love crocheting. It's one of my favorites. Before I came in place of resin, meaning I fell in love with resin, I crocheted when I was frustrated. Jeff can confirm. Yeah, I'm doing it right. I was like, wait a minute, did I already do that? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I got that. and that. So now it's there. Okay. Double crochet, double crochet. And double crochet here. You need to have enough yarn when you're working with this. Double crochet. I think this can make at least 4, maybe 5 borders for the not borders, but you know what I mean, the rounding area of the I'll show you what I'm talking about. 2 and 3. What's this? You're fine. And then back to double crochet, double crochet. Now I love the fact that someone says, oh, you just do one single crochet and you're done. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, no, the one single crochet long just doesn't make it look right in my book. So no, I'm not going to do one double crochet long. Just not going to do it. I looked at it. I triple looked at it. I want it to be pronounced on the bed. I want it to look good on the bed, you know. After all, this is going to be a gorgeous blanket that will be set on my bed. Now, I was thinking how to do the fillers. When the time comes, I might have to do a border of filler. So basically, that's what you do. After you put these all together, you fill it with border, but I would have to do a filler in between, like one of the, like, here's an example I'm talking about. Let's say you have this and this set up like this, and this is the edge of it, and you have this little, like a little, what are they called? Triangles. You have a triangle. Then you do a filler. That's what I think. So that's what my plan is, to fill in that triangle and make it look really pretty. Be careful on the driving, Audie. Okay. So 2 double crochet right here. In Australia, it is winter. It is definitely winter. It is cold here. About 2 degrees, 3 degrees Celsius. So it's cold here. I don't think we had a frost yet, have we? Jeff?
What did?
We haven't had a frost yet, have we?
A frost? Yeah, we had one a few days ago.
Oh, okay. Were we in the negative?
Yeah, we dipped down into it.
Oh, we did. So we had a frost even. Because once you hit a negative tone over here in Australia, that is 30 degrees or below, then you get a frost. But in Queensland, well, in this area of Queensland, they've banned snow, so there's no snow here.
Mm-hmm.
We get mostly tropical weather. But it's kind of hard to believe it is winter. But it is winter here. Everyone else is doing summer, or everyone else was doing spring. When spring was here, it was fall, it was autumn. And the temperature went down. We're in La Nina again, which means we are getting rain, which is awesome. It'll be great for growing crops. One, two, three. Okay, there we go. And then we go to this edge and we're done with this one. Yoo-hoo! So we go over here. And let me double check something. Yeah, right there. I was wondering where it went. And then two. Then a double crochet here. Then a double crochet here. Then a double crochet here. Basically, you have to do 2 double crochets all the way around. And then right behind that. So you want to be right here. It's called a hidden stitch. We want that hidden stitch to be there. And then you do this. Leave about this much because you want to have enough to make the blanket area. There's it. Tighten it. And then you have your gorgeous crocheted hexagon. I like how that turned out, really pretty. Back to working on the wrong one, not that one. Back to working on the snowflake again. I usually like going, okay, so there's a what you call a what's that called? Merkles, I can't think. There is a called, come on, Rev, think. shortcut. I knew I would figure it out. So there's a shortcut to having the perfect magic, whatever you call the circle. So you go under one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And then you have another one right here. And you do this under that. Come on, come on. And you have 3 circles on your hook. Then you go and it starts your first cluster. So I just did my first cluster. See, there's the cluster. So then you do 1, 2 stitches, and then you do the next cluster of 6. So let's do it. It's pretty easy to do. But I did a shortcut for the cluster. What did I just do? Sorry, I'm trying to remember what I did. So I have 2 stitches, then you do 1 part of the cluster, 2 part of the cluster. And you want to make 6 clusters. Yep, I did it right. Then you do 1, 2 again. Then you do another cluster. 1. So this is the 3rd cluster. 2 stitches. So in all, you need to make 6 of these clusters. One, 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 1 more cluster because we're making 6 snowflakes, 6 tiered snowflakes, right? So 1 more cluster. And that finishes the 6th cluster. Then you do 1, 2, do 2, push that closed, make certain you have that. You lift that up just enough, and then you look for that cluster, that area where you did the cluster. Now, because this was the starting of that cluster, you have to look hard for it. I found it. Took me a bit, but I found it. Right under here and under, come on. Oh, Murgles. It's being a little bit cantankerous. Did I get it? Nope. Still one area that's just not wanting to grab. Okay, there we go. We just finished this one cluster. So that was a 6 cluster right there. And then you go in here, you pull it through, and you tighten it. Now, do you see that? There's a cluster. There's 6 clusters. Can you see it? Right there. 6 clusters. Now, what I have here is in each cluster, I have 2 clusters times 2. So what I do here is I'll actually take it like this. Just give me a minute. And then you twist it just enough, just so you know you got it right. Okay. You want it in between this area right here. So you take that, you roll it over, and you go like this. And that's your first starting of your cluster. Yay, we did it. We're doing it, guys. We're actually doing it without the pattern. I'm actually paying attention to what I'm doing. So there's the first cluster. Then you do 1, 2. You do 1, 2 to make the cluster. Then you do 1, 2. Then you do 1, 2 cluster. One, 2. It's on the third one when you do 3. The third row I'm talking about, you do 3 clusters. Not 3 clusters, but you know what I mean. You start doing the 3 stitches. But you don't do that yet. 1, 2. That's the third cluster. 1, 2 stitches. Then you go back to the clusters again. 2 stitches, 2 clusters. So 2 clusters, 2 stitches. So cluster, 2 stitches, a cluster, you know what I mean. Forgot to do the 2 stitches. Two more stitches. Now you look and see where the next one is. Pardon me. And you do it here. I like making the 2 cluster stitches. Pretty fun sometimes. 1, 2. And you go in here. And we have one more right here, right in between there. My nose is running. 1, 2. Right in between there. Then 2 stitches. Then you do 1, 2 stitches, 2 clusters again. And click. Now, what do I do next? You do 2 stitches. And you take it out like this. And you look for that little hole, that little area right in here in the, so you want to go and do what you call the invisible stitch to finish it off, to start the next one. And that starts the next one. So what I do is a standing double crochet, and then I go and do a, so we just did that one. So now we go right here. So I'm doing a standing first. 1, 2. Take it and start it. And that's 3 stitches. See? Cluster. Then 1, 2, 3. Standing stitch. So now it's going to get interesting. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Then you do 1, 2, 3, going down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you click this one down, do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Then you do a double crochet cluster. Do 3 stitches. Double crochet cluster. As you can tell, it starts that little loopy thing in the side. So you do 1, 2, 3. Do a single crochet right there. 1, 2, 3. You do a double crochet cluster in the next one. Three stitches. Double crochet cluster. Now a double crochet cluster is pretty easy to do. Then you do 3. 1, 2, 3. You do a single crochet right here. Then 1, 2, 3. You do a double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3. You do a double crochet cluster. So how you make the double crochet cluster for anyone who's not been here before, we're going to show you what a double crochet cluster is. So you have your loop right here. You yarn over, you pull through one, and you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Then you yarn over, pull through 2, stop. Yarn over, pull through. So you have 2 loops on there and you just got the 3rd loop. Pull under, pull over. So that's, again, let's say that. Okay, so you go under, pull the yarn up. So you have 4 loops. You yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. 3 loops. Then you do this, and that finishes the yarn. That's called the double crochet cluster. And then you do 3 stitches. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. One, two, 3. Double crochet cluster. Then 3 single stitches. One single crochet, then 3 stitches. Then double crochet cluster, 3 single stitches, double crochet cluster. Yep, we're doing good. 1, 2, 3. Make certain you have enough yarn. 2 and 3. I'm going to go over about 5 minutes, 10 minutes actually in this live due to the fact that I was late coming on. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Because I was late getting on, and that was my fault. It's not your guys' fault, but I was late, and you missed 10 minutes of my goodness. Sorry, that sounded so not lame, but it sounded so, I guess you could say corny, or it didn't sound right. I was saying you missed my, you know what I mean. So that goes in. And we have our double crochet cluster and all that. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to do what you call the double. We're not going to do the double crochet this time. We're going to do sorry. Okay. Yeah, we're doing a double crochet cluster. Sorry. Double crochet cluster, 1 stitch, double crochet cluster, we're doing the picot one, so I was trying to remember what I was doing. Yep, we got it. So there's the double crochet cluster, double crochet cluster. So there's double crochet cluster, one single stitch, double crochet cluster. Then you do the picot, which is 1, 2, 3. You put it for the first two in here, and you slip stitch it. Then you do a double crochet cluster here. And this is where it gets interesting. We just made the picot stitch, right? Right. This is the picot right there. That is the part of the snowflake. That picot is the part of the snowflake. So we do 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. One stitch. Double crochet cluster again. Three stitches, 1, 2, 3. We're doing the picot. Pull it through. Some say picot, picot. I think the T is silent. I'm not sure. And then double crochet cluster. And as you can tell, that did not go the way I planned. Sorry, guys. I don't like it that loose. It's still a double crochet cluster. It's just that it was a little too loose in my book. I don't like when it goes too loose. I like it, a little tighter than too loose. Someone told me a long time ago that I have one of those type of stitches that is just perfect. Even when I first started with crochet, it's like it's the perfect what is it called? It's the perfect tension. Don't know why. I just stitch. Not too tight, not too loose. It's just the perfect tension. Double crochet cluster. Even my husband thinks it's the perfect tension. Don't you, dear?
Thinks what is the what?
When I do crochet, it's a perfect tension.
Yes.
It's weird. I go right straight to the perfect tension, and even when I was crocheting, when I first started crocheting the very first time, it was perfect tension. Don't ask me why. I just do. Not too tight, not too loose. Just perfect. And not because of practice. It just was natural for me. Kind of weird, I know. You don't hear that very often, but then double crochet cluster. I already did the picot, double crochet cluster. I mean, that's perfect tension. Not attention to details. What I mean is it's perfect tension. It's like No problems with it at all. Just make certain you don't forget to do the 3 stitches, single crochet, 3 stitches, single crochet, 3 stitches, then double crochet cluster. Two, 3. Last night I was doing a unique one. I was trying out something called a little handbag tote. And long story short, I was using 2 yarns because it was so thin, if that makes sense, very thin yarn. So I was doubling the yarn together to make it perfect. And I made a brown white look to it. I think it's quite pretty. I made a baby beanie too for a toddler, not toddler, but a preemie. I want to make a blanket that will go with it. I don't want to use, one thing about preemies, they can take big blankets. They don't have to have little teeny tiny itty bitty blankets. Preemies, and this is from my experience because I had a preemie. My daughter was a preemie, so, and she was 5 pounds 1 ounce. She wasn't even. She was a big preemie, but she was still technically in the doctor's eyes a preemie. And she was tiny. She was a tiny baby. Don't get me wrong. She was 5 pounds 1 ounce, 18 inches long, but she was a tall preemie. Very tall preemie. She would have been at least 22 inches by the time she finished. I won't say cooking, but she finished growing. But she didn't. She decided to be born early. So long story short, I had a preemie. The size that you use for a blanket, you can use any size actually. I'm talking about for a baby blanket. And I used a regular size baby blanket. I didn't use a preemie blanket. Well, Alicia, sorry, my daughter was not born. She was born 5 pounds 1 ounce, 18 inches long. She was born 5 weeks early. That's why they called her a preemie. She was 5 weeks early in their book. So, yeah. But I'm talking about a preemie blanket. You can use a normal baby blanket around preemies. I don't know why they're making these itty bitty blankets. Don't get it. They do end up growing, They need a normal baby blanket, And this is from someone who's had a preemie, so I know a little bit about preemies. So, yeah. That was years ago. So, yeah. Are you at your job now? Taking care of the pups? So yeah, that's pretty much the so I was looking at preemie blankets and they're making them look like really teeny tiny blankets, and I'm like, Huh? Why are they so teeny tiny? I mean, most preemies, yeah, there are some that are really, really, really teeny tiny, so they can't take one. But there are some of the preemies that I've heard of are like 4 pounds, 5 ounces or something like that. Now, that's good. Good to hear that they're calm. Last one. Okay. So we got those. Then we do one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I found it. Pull that out and let go. Thank you. Okay. And I've been watching one called the Rupongs over in Korea. I think she said she was in Korea. So yeah. Now we're back. Where are you? Now we're being back to switching to another yarn. Woohoo! I try not to do too much yarn. And what I do is I'll actually pull this through. I'll take this and I'll pull it down. Now you cannot see that white yarn. Just can't. So you take that, let go, let go, let go. Take that. Okay. Now you hold that into place. You go down a little bit more. And right here, you do a single crochet. And then you do another single crochet. As you can see, there's the start of the single crochet. Then you do a stitch. There, that works. Then I do want to cut this pretty much the same length as this one. Yeah. And then you take this and you cut it right here. By the way, we got the second one done, by the way. It's so awesome. I'm so excited. You're probably wondering, what in the world are you talking about, the second one done? Well, you want to see the, I'm taking a 2-minute breather from that just so I can show you what I'm talking about. Is it here? Is it here? It's here. Meet the pink. It glows in the dark too, so it will be used in the next one I'll be making. I have 2 pinks done. I need to make one more pink, and then we are done with that, and we can make it into something else. So back to doing crochet. So back to doing a single crochet here. So there's 2 single crochets. Then you switch and you do a double crochet right here. Double crochet. Oh, what did I just do? And why didn't you grab? Don't you love when things don't want to go your way? Okay, sorry about that. Back to this grab. Okay. Now, did I do one or two here? Oh, I need to do a second one. Oh, sorry. Second single. Okay. Then a single stitch to go behind. Then another single crochet right here. And that goes behind the picot. There we go. Then we do a single crochet around this and hold it in place. That's like it. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Took me a minute, but I got it. I got it. Now we're on a double crochet, 2 double crochets. No clusters anymore, except for one long double crochet cluster, and I'll show you that shortly. Back to double crochet. So what I just did is I switched over to this one right here. Right here. This is going to be the long double crochet cluster. So that's the once that's the double crochet here. Now we do a long double crochet cluster and we lift it up and we take number 1. And then we lift it up and we do number 2, because this is the double crochet cluster, and you have 3 loops on your hook. Go through, and then you do a single crochet, not a single, but a double crochet. Sorry, a double crochet in this little loop area right here, and we're done on that double crochet clusters. So what I did here is this right here is a double crochet. That's a double crochet cluster. I think I did a double crochet cluster. Yeah. I only made a double crochet cluster. And then a double crochet right there. Now we do just a double crochet over in the next one.
It's
double
trying
crochet.
to escape.
What?
It jumped onto the floor.
Murgles.
Made a run for it.
I'm not happy with my my clay creation.
Mm-hmm. The 6-legged panther it is now, not a displacer beast.
Oh, it's still a displacer beast. I just have to figure out how to get it to work.
It's a baby one. They don't grow the tentacles until they're 4 months old.
No, they're getting their tentacles. Thank you, because it's supposed to be a juvenile. Supposed to be a juvenile, and it's not doing what I want it to do.
Oh, I can't believe. I just came up with another thing for believers in the gap theory. Do you mean to say that between Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2, Satan's destruction was so complete that he destroyed the entire universe? Because Yahuwah had to start again with "Let there be light." And he didn't get punished for that. That was fine.
Okay. Now we can do this again. Okay, cool. There we go. So we want to make certain it's nice and tight.
And then do one more in here just to make certain it's tight. And then we go switch over to the next one and do a double crochet. Took me a bit to get it fixed. Two double crochets. There we go. That's good, good, good. Okay, as you can tell, there's a cluster right there, and we are going to the next one. I just cleaned out the white, and so we're not doing the white right now. We're doing good on time, too. I'm not too upset over it. So what I'm going to do here is cut this right there. So it's not in my way because it's bugging me. Okay, there we go. Now, right here, we want to do a double crochet. We want to do a double crochet cluster right here. It's called a long double crochet cluster, and I love doing this one because it makes the snowflake actually show up. And then back to the single double crochet. Doing good. No. Yeah. Double crochet. Double crochet. Single crochet. We're doing it, guys. We're actually doing it. And one stitch. Go behind this. Go behind this. Pull that back. Pull it through. Single crochet here. 1 and 2. Double crochet here twice. Double crochet right here. Then we do the long double crochet cluster. I love doing this one because it just really pronounces that gorgeous what you call the snowflake. Just brings it out. Can you see that? It really does bring it out. And then you do a double crochet here. You want it to look really good. Then 2 double crochets right here. Well, we had 4 in here. At least I'm not frogging my work. I remember one time where I frogged quite a bit of stuff. Do you remember that? I want that picot to really pop out. Pop out, little boy. Okay. Now we can do two single crochets. Double crochet. Another double crochet. Double crochet, and then the long double crochet cluster. I love doing this. Calm down, tummy. I know you're hungry, but I'm not hungry right now. One more. It's growling, but I'm not paying attention to it. It's like, I want food, and I'm like, nope. Wait until after the live, then I'll eat. Double crochet. But yeah, I've always had like a very soft, well, yeah, thanks. Okay, so that's a double crochet cluster, a double crochet. Then back to double crochet. Then a single crochet. Then one stitch. And single crochet again. Go behind what you call the picot. So you want this little picot right here to come out and surprise everyone. I'm right here. I'm being silly. Okay. Then you do another single crochet right here. You want it to be pronounced on the single crochet. Then a double crochet. Double crochet. Double crochet, then double crochet cluster, double crochet. Just so you know what I'm doing. And you need to have enough yarn. I love doing the double crochet cluster in the middle because it really pronounces the snowflake. Just brings it out. Then double crochet again. I'm not adding any stitches to it other than just double crochet. Then single crochet and only one stitch in the back. One stitch. Yep, we're doing good. One stitch to go in the back. Then you go here and you click on this little thing right here. And there we go. And we only have one more section to do on that little thing right there. And then we go for the next snowflake. I think we have enough time. So 1, 2, 2 single crochet, double crochet, 2 double crochet, one double crochet cluster, then one double crochet. As you can tell, I found my snowflakes because I was basically when they're not here, I can find things. But when we get to our new home, it's going to be a different story. Yeah, about half an hour. I can do another snowflake, I think. Double crochet. Yeah, I did that. I did. Yeah, I did that. Double crochet. Go behind this. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Go behind this. Boom. And then double crochet. Double crochet. 3 stitches, double crochet. And then you double crochet all the way around. So 2 double crochets all the way around. And when you get to the corner, it's 2 double crochets, 3 stitches, 2 double crochets. And that finishes off your granny square. Snowflake. Not motif, but granny square. Oh, thank you. I was paying attention to something. Ha, caught you before you went too far. Okay, right here. I usually go underneath the area right here for a reason. 1, 2. It hides it more in the back when you do that. Okay. Then you go over here into that section right there. 2 double crochet. This is when you're trying to hide your the fact that you did what you call weaving in beforehand. I weaved. I weaved. I try not to have to weave any extras in if I can avoid it. Yep, that's the one right there. Yep, we're doing good. Double crochet. Double crochet. Now we're at the corner again. And that's what this extra stitch is for, is so you can get under that corner. So there's that. And then you go in here and you do what you call a double crochet. 3 stitches and double crochet. But I did find out when I was doing my very first crochet bit that I didn't know how to do the extra, if that makes sense. You know how you have to do an increase or something? Decrease, increase, decrease. I didn't know how to increase when I first learned how to crochet. I had the tension right, but I didn't know how to increase. So when someone was teaching me how to crochet, let's just say that a lot of my crochet went, I won't say south, but it went strange.
Possibly west.
Well, not west even, but it didn't go the way I planned. It did not go the way I planned at all. Nope, 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 nope. I don't even know where all my crocheted hexagons are. I think I need to find them. I've made about 30, I believe, maybe 40 of these. I can't confirm, but I know I made quite a bit of them. I'm talking about the newer ones. I'm so happy I didn't have to really use the pattern. All I had to do was look at my own crochet to help me. That's the thing. I'm a visual audio learner, so I sometimes listen to how people do the crochets. But if I remember how to do it, it's like, cool, I remember how to do it. And that's what happened. It's like I looked at that and I'm like, oh, I remember how to do that. Took me a little while to work it out though, because I was like, what did I do here? I can't remember what I did. Help me. But once I figured it out, it was like, okay, I can do this. Don't you love when it goes into little strings and then it goes, oh, but you, I'm not going to let you do the crochet. And I'm like, yes, you are. Can't wait till I crochet these together to make the blanket. But the thing I'm having a problem with the idea of it is the border. How do I want the border to look? So what I'm thinking is I will crochet them together once I get to the size I need for the bed. And then the other thing I was thinking about doing other than that is just building it up. I'm not sure. Do I need 30 or do I need more than that? Do I need maybe 60? I don't know. I'm trying to visualize a queen size bed. A queen size bed is a big bed. If you want to ask a question, it is big. It's not a king, it's a queen. But still, the question I have is, can I get it done in a certain amount of time? It's already winter, and I thought I would have it done by winter, but then I had misplaced them, which didn't help matters any. I could work a little bit more on it by myself if I do it just right. I could do that. But I try and stay, up to par, hoping to have it done by July at the least. It is winter here already. Okay, we're doing good on time. Come on. That's what that extra step that I did. And someone says, no, you don't have to put like that little thing in there. And I'm like, I'm going to put a stitch there. 1, 2, 3. I love that crochet clusters. It really brought it out. It really brought it out really good. I changed some things from the crochet pattern I had, because I was like, it just doesn't look right without a crochet cluster. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that. Yeah, we're doing good. I found out that there's some people that have died over in Coos Bay, where I used to live. I'm like, Jeff says, you might know this person. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't remember that name.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't even know everyone here. Chance.
No, the only one I know of, if I hear of someone named Pooler dying, then yeah, maybe. But I haven't heard nothing about that. She was pretty young, so I don't think she did. So, I mean, she's not younger than me. She was about 10 years older than me.
Couldn't say, dear. Never met her.
No, I'm thinking how old she is than me. I think she was 10 years older than me. I really haven't called anyone in the USA except for my dad and my mom. Well, not even my mom anymore. Tried calling my sister. The phone has been disconnected and no longer in service. I was like, oh, she closed off her phone. My dad only uses a cell phone now. My mom only uses a cell phone. Cell phone was the technology everyone ran to. No, I have a cell phone. I would rather have a home phone, to be honest, but not at my father-in-law's. I can't have a home phone. Right there.
Correct. There used to be one here.
There used to be one. There's not anymore.
Actually, here, no, maybe there wasn't. Not this place.
Oh.
I'm just not sure because I never lived here when it was first built.
Oh.
But the other place, yeah.
But yeah, just long story short, do I miss people over in America? Sometimes. Sometimes. I think I messed up on this, but that's okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. That made me crack up. Okay. I'm not really a professional. Some people fell for amigurumi. I didn't really fall for amigurumi. I have made one thing, maybe amigurumi. Only one. Okay, we are done with this one once I cut it. And we are done with this one. I'm quite happy with how it turned out, too. Didn't take too long, did it? Yay! Look at that. We have my second one for today. Well, 1.5. Seriously, it's 1.5. I only did 1.5 because what happened was I was working on it and I was like, I can't remember half of what I was doing before. That's what I was thinking before. So I'm doing what you call this is called a hidden stitch also. And we are doing what you call the double crochet cluster right here. Easy peasy. Just did the double crochet cluster without a problem. That is the double crochet cluster. Then 1, 2. Then you do another double crochet cluster. And you want to do 6 of them. One, 2. I am very artistic, by the way. Yeah, it was just a taste of chaos. It was a taste of chaos. I was like, what am I doing? I can't remember what I was doing. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. It took me about 45 minutes to get it working. I was like, I feel so bad for my subscribers who listen. And it's like, yeah. Oh, dear. And I'm talking about the ones who watch after the fact. Oh, Murgles, they're going to hear chaos. Ah, major chaos for that time. But I love doing the clusters. They're so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm on my 6th cluster. 1, 2. But hey, anyway, am I always? Well, I was actually 10 minutes late, I believe, or 8 minutes late. I think I was.
You were a little late there, yeah.
I kind of slept in today. Woohoo! We got it, guys. We did it. We did it. I think we did it. Yeah, we did it. Okay. So we are going right here. We're going to go into the cluster. There we go. That goes there. And yeah, no. Come on. Come on, you are almost there. Oh, Margles. Try again. Come on. Out. Now, I'm not happy with how the Displacer Beast is turning out. I'll be honest, the Displacer Beast is not turning out the way I want it to. So I'm going to have to redo the Displacer Beast. Not the whole Displacer Beast, but I'm going to have to do something with it. Yeah, I did the cluster. Fun. Now we lift this up to about this way right here. We do what you call a standing double crochet cluster. Now you want to go into that little section right here. Yeah. So you go in here Make sure it's right in that section right there. Please go in and stop taking it off. And there we go. We are doing the double crochet cluster. But this time we are doing 2 double crochet clusters. So 1, 2. And another double crochet cluster in the same hole. In the same crochet hole. And there's that double crochet cluster right there. Then you do 2 stitches. And you do a double crochet cluster in the next one. Then you do 1, 2. And you do a double crochet cluster in this one. And you do 1, 2. And you do a double crochet cluster in this one. One, 2. Double crochet cluster in this one. So what you want to have is 12 of these double crochet clusters. So you have 2, 4, 6. And you want to have 12 of them when you do, you want to have 12 of them on the second row. Then you do 1, 2. Then you do a double crochet cluster. 1, 2, double crochet cluster in the same stitch or the same hole or stitch hole. 1, 2. But Audie, wouldn't you agree that sometimes my life is chaos? Especially where we're living, it's chaos. Wouldn't you agree, dear heart?
Oh, I live here, dear.
Well, you're not chaos.
No, dear. But I know what I live in.
Chaos. We are not happy about it, but hey, we just deal with it as we go, right?
Correct, dear.
But when we do the big move, we're going to tell you, and we're going to probably show you the new rooms and everything when we finally get it.
Yep.
That will be.
There will be a tour.
There'll be a definite tour.
Tour while the place is still pristine, so you can imagine it as like that forever. Hey, dear. Good thing your face isn't on camera. That's all I'm saying right now. Well, you would have curdled milk with that one. Nearly had a heart attack.
No, you didn't.
Looks good kill.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I gave Jeff a dirty look. I gave him a dirty look. I'm like, and then Jeff goes and says, if looks can kill. No, it'll be mostly pristine because everything will have its own little place. Everything will have its own little place. Friday I might start a little later or earlier. I'm not sure. There's a reason for it. I have a meeting at 9:30. Not that I wanted to do that. Or I could set it up for Saturday and just finish it up on Saturday and do it on Saturday. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a reason. I have a meeting with my what you call I don't know what you call her. My okay, we're doing it. Okay, good. We're in the right area. Yeah, we're in the right area. Okay. Now we do 3 stitches instead of 2. And then we go double crochet cluster. Took me a bit to remember what I was doing. But we did it. We did it. We're doing good. Okay, so there's a double crochet cluster, double crochet cluster. Now we do 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. One single stitch. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet clusters. Yeah, what's going on is basically I have a meeting with someone on not a Skype, but almost like a Skype. That makes sense. Double crochet cluster. I am getting brand new, or not brand new, but I'm getting a new camera to take pictures with because I need it. Because my camera up and died on me. I'm talking about my cool cam. And there's that little gorgeous little roundy part. And then you do 1, 2, 3. Hon, can you turn on the light? I don't think I had the light on at all during this. Oh, thought that was Jeff. Oops, that was his dad that walked by. One, 2, 3. One. Double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3. Single stitch. 1, 2, 3. It's starting to look more like a flower instead of a snowflake, but to get the snowflake to look like a snowflake, you have to make it look almost like a flower. Double crochet cluster. One, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. Oh, and I didn't tell you, I'm planning on, that's not a double crochet cluster. Sorry about that. Okay, I got to redo that. That was 1, 2, 3. Supposed to be a double crochet cluster. Didn't turn out like a double crochet cluster. Now it's a double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. One, two, three. Now, I've been thinking about making real jewelry. I'm talking about real jewelry. Jeff and I have been discussing that, and I would have to buy a few things to do it, but I could make real soft, gentle jewelry. Not soft, gentle. That really makes no sense, what I just said. But real, and then, yeah, single crochet. Then 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. One, two, three. But yeah, I'm thinking about making handmade fine jewelry. But I had to get a certain things to make the handmade jewelry. And I mean fine jewelry. I actually have real opals on its way, and I have a lot of real jewelry already, if that makes sense. 1, 2, 3. I have what I might do is I might take apart those rings or broken bits and use them. Maybe. Yeah, I might do that. I would have to buy a crucible though. I'll think on it. But I'm not going to do it over here at my father-in-law's. I think that's not possible. Now, we just did the round part, the round part of the, what you call the, yeah. So now for the fun. So I do 1, 2, and then I go here into the middle, right here. Take this, do this, and we're doing a double crochet cluster, but we're not done. Double crochet cluster. And then we do 1 stitch. Double crochet cluster again. One, two, three. And we're making the picot stitch. So we're doing the picot stitch. Then we're doing 1, 2, 3 again. Not 1, 2, 3, sorry. the double crochet cluster. This is where you do the 1, 2, 3. So when I'm counting 1, 2, 3, that's telling you I am getting ready to do the part. So there's three stitches. Then you go into this and you do a single stitch, a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. You do a single stitch right here, or a single crochet, I mean. Then 1, 2, 3. Then you do the double crochet cluster. Single stitch. 1, 2, 3, and then you do 3 stitches for the picot. It's picot, it's the same thing. Go here into closing. Then you do a double crochet cluster. And that finishes the picot. There's a picot here. And we have 4 more to go. And like I said, I was 10 minutes late, so I'm going to finish off 10 minutes later than the normal due to the fact I was 10 minutes start. So I was late in starting the day, starting the live. So we are going to finish off 10 minutes extra. And in the very beginning of the video, I was pretty much chaotic because I couldn't remember what I was doing. That's what happens when you're not paying attention to what you're doing or can't remember what you're doing because you just woke up. I am not happy with my my little I mean, I got it fixed. It's not completely fixed, not yet, but it will be. Believe it or not, it is dark right now in this room, but yet you're seeing what I'm doing. It's quite interesting. The lighting is not the best right now. I should have turned on the light, but we didn't turn on the light, but whatever. And then back to 3. 1, 2, 3. Do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Hello to those who came in. Welcome to Rivka's Craft Corner. 1, 2, 3. One, 1, 2, 3. So basically what we're doing is 3 whoops, go under, thank you. You need to do 3 double crochet clusters. So basically right now I'm doing the picot. So I can show you very shortly what I'm actually doing. I don't have the best webcam, 1, 2, 3. But my webcam, I'm getting a different webcam. Hopefully it'll work a lot better than it does now. So there's 1, 2, and then there's 3. So that is double crochet cluster, single stitch, double crochet cluster, picot, double crochet cluster, and then you do 3 stitches. Hon, can you turn on the light,
I can.
please? Oh, we have light.
Mm-hmm.
Close to the end of the day, but we have light.
Rivka said, "Let there be light." Did you flip the switch?
1, 2, 3. And in the new home, we're hoping to have what you call wind.
Possibly wind. I would like the sand one.
Yeah, but I don't know if sand will work over in Wara.
It heats the sand up. You're going to tell me it doesn't get hot in Wara?
It does, but not during winter.
Still hot enough.
If you say so.
They've managed to use reflectors to create temperatures of over 1,300 degrees Celsius now. That's over 2,000 Fahrenheit.
So I'm right now working on the double crochet cluster. So we have double crochet cluster. So double crochet cluster, 1 stitch, double crochet cluster, and now we're doing the picot. I usually keep the T's silent when I do picot, but it might be picot. I don't know. 1, 2. Double crochet cluster. Now we only have 1 more double crochet cluster to do. Yay! Then it's going to be fun. Okay, and then that's single crochet. Do 3 stitches. Single crochet. And then you do 1, 2, 3. Then we do the double crochet cluster again. Okay, so I did say it right. Picot. The picot. You know who I'm thinking of when I hear picot? You remember Dukes of Hazzards? Oh, I can't think what he says, but he calls it the picot train. I can't. Not Oscar. What is his name? Can't think of his name right now. So 2 double crochet clusters and then 1, 2, 3. On Dukes of Hazzards, I can't remember what that it's not Oscar. I can't think of his name right now. Oh well. Memories from childhood. That's why I said Pico Train, because it kind of reminded me of that saying that he always said. Ooh, 3. I can't think his main saying, which is kind of hilarious. There's Boss Hog. I remember that one. But his famous one, I'm not talking about the Dukes. I'm talking about the Murgles. What am I doing? There's yeah. And then 1, 2, 3. Can't think of his name. It doesn't come to me right now. I just cannot think of his name. But he used to say Pico train or something about Pico train, and it was hilarious. And that's where I got the Pico part. I kind of remember him saying Pico train. It's hilarious. Anyway, we are done with this one. Yay! No. Yeah. Okay. I have to do that. Okay. Okay. Now look at that. There we are on that thing right there. And that is the outskirts of the snowflake. Now we'll just get this part started a little bit, but we're not going to finish it. And well, I might finish this one just so I don't have it to worry about. Yeah, good. Protecting the yarn. Okay. I don't want it too thick. Okay, cool. So we go right here. We do this. Yeah. And we pull it down. We pull it completely down so it's holding it in place. Then we click that. Let go. Thank you. Okay. Now we got 1 and 2. And then you do 1 stitch. And then we do 1 right here. And then we do 1. Am I forgetting to grab that? Yes, I am. I forgot to grab something. That's fun. Okay. Where's this little white thing? Okay, there we go. Now what I usually do is I'll cut this part off right here. I'm almost done. Just let me finish this 1 stitch and then we'll be off. 1 stitch. Just so you can see what I'm doing on this one. Although I showed you how to do it before, but yeah. So there's 1. Grab it, go under, pull this through, do 2. Now what I usually do is I tighten it under there, and then you do 2. What the world are you doing? And then you do 1 stitch, and then we go under, finish that one off just so you can see what I'm doing. Click it off. And when things don't go your way, you fix it up as quick as possible. And that's just make sure I do this. Okay. So we got 2 stitches here, and there's that little picot right there showing off. Anyway, because it is almost 3 hours and 10 minutes, I think it's time for me to sign off. Give me a thumbs up if you liked my video. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. By the way, Audie, I want to talk to you later on to explain what I'm planning on doing. I think doing pretty jewelry, really hands-on jewelry will be amazing in my book anyway. Anyways, till next time, many blessings and shalom, guys. I'll talk to you later on. Bye. I'll talk to you on Friday.